Alright guys, now the stringers are cut, sanded and ready to go. But before we coat them, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a 450 chop layer just on the bottom half, on the angle, where it's going to stick to the Ultra Bond to the hull. And same on the keel, we're going to go up from here, around and then down. That way the Ultra Bond is actually sticking to the fiberglass and not to the timber. So we're going to wipe these down now with some acetone. And then we're going to coat it. Alright guys, we're getting ready to layer up these stringers. Now like I said before, I'm not a boat builder, follow at your own risk. But what we're going to do, we're going to soak it first, just the 2 top layers and then the bottom layer of the keel. We'll give them 2 coats, let them settle, and then we're going to wrap it around. If you don't soak it first and let the timber suck in your material, if you just put a bit of fiberglass on it, it will suck out the fiberglass resin out of the mat and you'll have a dry layup. So we're going to wet it down first and then lay the mat. Alright guys, we've got our mats here ready to go. My dad's already mixed up 1 litre. So just add the hardener and that's it. Alright guys, that is it. We are done for tonight. There's 1 coat of 450 on there and they've been primed. So tomorrow or the next day I'm going to sand down just a little bit of runs left over and scuff them up, and they are ready to go in the boat. Let me know what you think about these stringers. I reckon they turned out fantastic. Alright guys, I thought we'll end the video here. Gonna run out of battery. So I'm gonna spend maybe 20 more minutes on this stringer, just cleaning it up. But as you can see, all I'm doing is just knocking off the run so it's nice and smooth for the next layup. And that is the end of the result with the keel. A good tabbing area. Nice and smooth now. that's ready to go in. So I hope you enjoyed these videos. The next video we're going to be tabbing into the boat. Alright guys, we're back in the boat again. We're going to be doing the keel to start off with, and then I should be able to stand in the middle. But if I don't put the keel in first, once we put the stabilizers, we won't be able to get it in. So we'll do the keel first. We've mixed up 2 litres ready to go of the Ultra Bond. You can use resin with a bit of thickener, and then we're going to put some catalyst in it. We're going to bring this back previous video, so we're going to start it here so we can taper it down. Like I said in the previous video, we're just going to put about maybe 10 mil down, and then hopefully we get squeeze out on either side once that goes in. So we're going to try that now, and then hopefully we can spread it out nice and flat. I'll show you in there once it's ready. Alright, let's start making some mess. Alright guys, that is it for the keel. Camera did die up there, but I just wiped down a bit of the area around, clean it up a bit, saves on the sanding. But you can see that's where we're going to fiberglass down, and the hole will be down there. But that is it for now. We'll let this go off a couple of hours, and then we'll get ready for the stringers to go in straight after this. I might even scuff it up the bottom, but we'll see. I'll show you down the end how it turned out. So I didn't need to really go all the way to the end there, but I'll keep it nice and flat just in case we do something there. So once this is dry, we'll sand this out, and then the stringers are going to come up to about here somewhere. Oh, I could even go a bit further. Alright, let's get out of here as it stinks. Alright, see you on the next little bit. Alright guys, we're just about to put the stringers in now. So these have been wiped down with some acetone. They're ready to go. And then in here, we've got the laser set up just down here, center of that. I don't know if you can see the line in there, center of the keel. And then we've marked these with a center line just there. And make sure, which I didn't, I ended up cutting a little bit more, but make sure you give yourself enough from the center to center plus your fiberglass. So we've just added, I think, 4 mil either side. Otherwise you're not going to have enough room for your engine. So there's a total of 8 mil there. Alright, so that's your finished product of the keel. That come up fantastic. Now what we're going to do, going to lay out some of that Ultra Bond in that bag and then see how it goes. Alright guys, I just noticed when I changed the battery that camera I was running over there, the SD card was full. So I don't know how much I got, but this is the end result. So it was dry enough that we took the wedges out on this side. Does need a bit of sanding there, but I'll sand it and fill it because it was already dry. So that is the best I can do for this anyway. So it's all tabbed. I will sand it prior doing the fiberglass. And over this side, I don't know if the camera got it, but I had to wait a long time for this one. It just kept running out. So this is the new drum. Obviously the old drum's a little bit thicker. This one is a bit thinner. So it was running out. So I had to wait till it went a bit tacky and then fill this little section up here. No, it looks a bit messy, but once I sand it all smooth, it's going to turn out good. So they're all tabbed in. I'm happy with that. So obviously I've taken off that support and that last wedge because it's already solid. Solid enough to take off anyway. I left these two on here. They're not really doing much now. So I think we used, I couldn't tell you, a fair few litres tabbing these in. We did use extra only to get the curve because it's a very sharp, and I had to fill in that one as well. So it ate a fair few litres. I think maybe, could be lying, maybe 4 or more. So that is the end result, guys. Now tomorrow I'm gonna let that dry, and then maybe the next day I'll come and I'll sand it. So I'll let it dry for a full day. So 48 hours maybe, I'll come back and I'll sand that. But that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll wait to sand it and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, time to clean this up. See you later.